Hi, thank you for joining me for this yoga flow class. We're going to step up to the top of the mat, go into our mountain pose. Remember, you can return to mountain pose anytime you like. Shoulders relaxed, feet grabbing into the ground. We're going to lift the top of the head towards the ceiling, standing tall. Let's start finding our breath, closing your eyes, and inhaling slowly through the nose, letting your lungs fill completely. You want to exhale slowly through the nose, emptying your lungs before taking the next breath in. Giving yourself a moment to find the breath that fits your body. We'll continue our deep, full breaths throughout class. With the next inhale, taking the arms overhead, pushing down through the feet and reaching up through the fingertips. We're going to tighten the abdominals and bend the elbows and pull the shoulder blades towards each other. You want to feel the muscles in your back contracting as your chest is lifted and opened. Then we're going to inhale and reach overhead. And we're going to exhale into an airplane pose. Airplane is a swan dive halfway down. We want to push forward through the top of the head and reach back through the tailbone. We don't want to let the head drop down. We want to lengthen the spine and extend the arms apart. So we're using all the muscles in the upper body without moving the upper body. We're still breathing. This is airplane. And as we exhale, we'll fold forward, your head dropping down, your neck and shoulders relaxed. Now in this forward fold, we're stretching the hamstrings and the lower back. If your neck has been feeling tight, this is a good time to nod your head or turn your head, loosen up that tension. We're going to place the hands against the shins, or if your hands are touching the ground, setting your hands in front of your feet will be fine. For monkey pose, arching your back, looking up, lifting the tailbone up and pushing the rib cage down. Feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Now, if this is too tight for your hamstrings, bring your hands up to your shins so you can arch your back and get the stretch without pain. You want to keep looking up, holding monkey pose. Then we'll exhale and fold forward, letting your head drop. And now we're going to bend the knees and go into chair pose. Lifting the chest up and lifting the arms up. We want to put weight into the heels as we sink back and down into chair. Chin up, arms extended. The legs are strong. If your legs start to feel a little tired, you can come back to mountain anytime. Let's make sure we continue to breathe. And we're going to take these poses and put them together as a standing flow. We'll inhale and reach up, tightening the abdominals. We'll exhale and contract the back, pulling the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhaling, reaching up, and then exhaling into airplane, halfway down. We're going to stay here, and as we inhale, we'll lengthen the spine and we'll extend the arms. Then exhaling forward, hands to the shins or to the floor. And inhaling monkey, arching your back, looking up. Exhaling, folding forward and bending the knees. Inhaling, lifting the chest, lifting the arms. And exhaling, sinking down and back into that chair. Let's do that again. We'll inhale and reach up. We'll exhale and contract the back. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, airplane, staying here, and inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, folding forward,
and inhaling, monkey.
Exhaling, folding forward and bending the knees. And inhaling, lifting the chest. And exhaling, sinking down into chair. Now we'll inhale and reach up. And with this exhale, let's take our forward fold all the way down. We're going to bring the hands to the ground and step the right foot back into a lunge. Left knee bent. We've got a nice stretch in both legs. From this lunge, we're going to turn to the right and walk the hands to the center of the mat and create a wide stance. Letting your head drop, we're going to bring the right hand to the ground and straighten that arm. Turning at the waist, we're going to twist. We want to look over the left shoulder and watch the left hand reach up. Keeping the palm of the hand facing forward, shoulder open. You can hold the twist just like this. If you would like a deeper stretch through the legs, you could soften your right elbow or bring your forearm to the ground. We're going to keep reaching the left hand towards the ceiling, bending your right elbow. It's just an option. You don't have to do it. And then we'll exhale forward. We'll bring the left hand to the ground and straighten that arm. Let's twist and look over the right shoulder, reaching your right hand up. Extending the arms apart as you lift through the fingertips. Staying here if you like, or bending your left elbow for a deeper stretch through the legs. And we'll exhale forward. And we'll walk the hands to the top of the mat. Bending the left knee, straightening the right leg. Let's plant the right foot. Let's press the right heel to the ground. Pushing with both feet, we're going to go into warrior number one. Lifting the chest up and lifting the arms up. We want to bend the left knee and sink down with the hips as we continue to reach the chest and the hands towards the ceiling, lowering the body and lifting the body all at the same time. Warrior one, breathing deeply. Now from warrior one, we'll return to the lunge. Let's press back through the right heel, and now let's step the left foot back and go into our downward dog. Pushing with the hands, pressing your body back. We're going to roll one heel at a time towards the floor, loosening up the calf muscles. Now if this hurts your wrists or shoulders, feel free to bring your knees to the ground. Let's inhale and lift up onto the toes. We'll exhale and press the body back, heels reaching towards the mat, your head dropping down. Downward dog. From downward dog, let's look up at the hands and step the right foot up and into the lunge. Now, we're going to turn the left foot sideways and press the heel to the ground. Right knee bent, let's lift the chest. And warrior one, bending the right knee, lowering the hips, lifting the chest, reaching up through the fingertips. Let's continue to breathe. Full breaths through the nose. And then we'll return to the lunge, pressing back through the left heel with your right foot pushing into the ground. Let's step the left foot up and return to our forward fold. reach the arms overhead. Bringing the hands together, exhaling, prayer pose. So we're going to flow through our sun salutation, starting from prayer. Let's inhale and reach overhead. As we exhale forward, we're going to bring the hands all the way down to the ground. We'll inhale and step the right foot back for the lunge. And as we exhale, the left foot steps back for downward dog. Now from downward dog, we'll inhale forward into plank, your body long and flat. And from plank or from the knees, we're going to exhale into crocodile, lowering the chest, tucking your arms into your sides. Untucking the toes and inhaling cobra, lifting with your back, keeping your hands relaxed. Staying in cobra or moving into upward dog, lifting your body off the mat, shoulders back, chest open. From cobra or from upward dog, we'll exhale into downward dog, pushing back to the heels. Let's inhale and step the right foot up for the lunge. As we exhale, we'll step the left foot up, forward fold. Inhaling, lifting the chest, reaching the arms overhead. And again, sun salutation, exhaling forward. Inhaling, left foot stepping back. Exhaling, right foot back, downward dog. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, crocodile. Inhaling, cobra or upward dog. And exhaling, downward dog. We'll inhale and step the left foot up for the lunge. Exhaling, forward fold, feet together. Inhaling, lifting the chest, reaching overhead. Now exhaling, hands in front of the heart. We're going to take the arms straight out to the sides. And we're going to go into tree pose. We're going to work on some standing balance. With your right foot grabbing into the mat, we're going to turn the left knee out to the side. So it looks like this. Now, if you're feeling a little off balance, you can try taking your left foot to your right ankle and then just touching down, catching your balance and bringing your foot back up. So you can practice here. If you're feeling stable and you'd like to challenge your balance, then we can take the left foot to your ankle, your calf, crook of the knee, or inner thigh. Whatever feels most stable for you. We just want to make sure that the hip stays open, that the knee turns out to the side, and you're not letting your knee turn forward. It also helps if you focus your gaze on something that is not moving. And now you want to keep breathing. This is tree pose. You can keep it just like this. If you're feeling really stable and you want to challenge your balance, we could slowly bring the hands into prayer. Now it's more important to keep your balance than it is to move your arms. So moving your arms is just an option. You can stay here in prayer if you like, or we could go into full tree, extending the arms overhead, reaching up through the fingertips. Now again, it's easy to hold the breath. We're focusing on balance, so let's make sure we continue to breathe. If the arms are overhead, we're going to carefully bring ourselves back to prayer. From here, we'll extend the arms out to the sides. And then we'll relax the arms. We'll release the left leg. And we'll shake out that right leg. You might want to rotate your ankle, wiggle your toes a little bit. We're going to return to mountain. We're going to flow through a sun salutation just to keep us loose. Let's inhale up. We'll exhale forward. Inhaling, right foot stepping back. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, crocodile. Inhaling, cobra or upward dog. And exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right foot stepping up. Exhaling, forward fold. We'll inhale and lift the chest and reach up. We'll bring the hands together and prayer pose. Now, let's take the arms apart. And now your left foot is going to anchor into the ground. We'll turn the right knee out to the side. We balance differently on each side. This side does not have to be the same as it was on the other. You can stay here, just taking your right foot to your left ankle and touching down. Or you could take your right foot to your calf, crook of the knee, inner thigh. Let's make sure that hip is open. Remember, the knee stays turned out to the side. Shoulders relaxed. We want to focus on something that does not move. We want to breathe. Tree pose. You can stay here. If you feel stable and you want to challenge your balance, then you would bring the hands together. Right, you can stop wherever you need to stop to keep your balance. If you're feeling stable in prayer, then we're going to continue to bring the arms overhead. Full tree, lengthening the spine, reaching up through the fingertips. If you are in full tree with the arms overhead, let's slowly bring ourselves back to prayer. From here, we'll extend the arms apart. Good, and then we'll relax the arms. We'll release that right leg. We'll shake out the left leg. We're gonna come back to mountain, and one more time, sun salutation. Inhaling up, exhaling forward. Inhaling left foot, stepping back. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, crocodile. Inhaling, cobra or upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left foot, stepping up. Exhaling, forward fold. And staying here in forward fold. Relaxing the shoulders, letting your head drop. We're going to keep the upper body very loose. We're going to tighten the legs and the abdominals. And now really slowly, let's start to stack the backbone. We're coming up one vertebrae at a time. So you feel your legs and your core doing the work as you come up slowly. We are taking ourselves into a mountain pose. Relaxing the shoulders and then lifting your head and standing tall. Now, we're going to go into frog pose. We're going to open up the hips and stretch the inner thigh. So you want to take your feet apart. We want one foot on either side of the mat. It's going to look like this, right? You have your feet, one foot on either side of your mat. We're going to bring the arms overhead. And when we exhale, we're going to bend the knees and place the hands on the ground between the feet. Now, we want to place the hand on either side at the inside of the feet. Elbows at the knees. We're pushing the knees out and dropping your hips and your chest. We want to flat back the way we had with airplane. We don't want to drop the hips down. We don't want to drop the head down. We want a nice flat back as you push the knees open. This is frog pose. It can be an intense stretch. So if it starts to hurt, you can stand up and shake it out and then return to the stretch. If you would like to make it a little more challenging, you can tighten your core and bring your hands into prayer. Now again, we don't want to drop the hips. We want to keep that flat back. In prayer pose, it becomes more of a balanced challenge. So feel free to bring your hands to the ground anytime. We're still pushing the knees open. We're still breathing deeply. Now holding this frog pose, holding this stretch, we're going to lift the heels off the ground. Now, if your hands are in prayer, it's a bit of a balance challenge. You can bring your hands down anytime you want. The heels are off the ground. We're up on the toes, up on the balls of the feet. Let's keep breathing. Now, holding this pose, if your hands are off the ground, let's bring the fingertips back down to the mat. We're still up on the toes. We're going to slowly straighten the legs. And if you feel off balance, just bring your hands a little bit closer together. Now, staying on the toes, we're going to lift the chest and look up. Now keep looking up. Let's press the heels to the floor. And we're back in monkey. But we're in the monkey pose with a wide stance. And with that extra space between your feet, you might find that you can get into that stretch for your hamstrings a little bit better. We want to look up and push the rib cage down. Wide stance, monkey pose. Then we'll exhale and fold forward. Keeping your upper body relaxed, tightening your legs and your abdominals. Again, we're going to slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time, stacking the backbone. Hamstrings and core are doing the work. And then we'll relax the shoulders and lift the head. And let's come back to our mountain pose. Good job. We're going to inhale and reach overhead. We'll exhale forward all the way down. Let's step the right foot back for a lunge. And let's step the left foot back, downward dog. This is going to be our last downward dog. Let's inhale and lift up onto the toes. We'll exhale and press back. See if you can get into that stretch just a little bit further. Let your head drop as you reach your heels towards the ground. And then we're going to bring the knees down to the mat. And we're going to go into an open child's pose. Feet together. We'll take the knees apart and we'll sit back at the heels. Just let your torso drop between your knees. Let your upper body relax. To sit down on the mat. Let's sit down and swing the feet forward. We're going to scoot up to the top of the mat and extend the arms out in front of us. Shoulders down, abdominals tight. Let's tuck that tailbone under and slowly lower the spine. Now you can bring your hands behind you if your back starts to hurt. Coming down slowly. Breathing. Relaxing your arms, bringing your head to the ground. Now, walking the feet a little bit closer. Let's place the right foot on the left knee and let your right knee drop out to the side. So we're going to lift the head and look at the legs. Picking your left foot up off the floor, let's pull the knee towards the chest. We're stretching the right hip. You can relax your upper body. And if your right hip is feeling tight, you're getting a great stretch. You can stay here. If you want to, you can straighten your left leg and push up through the heel. You can hold it here. If you'd like to move on to pigeon pose, then we would hold the right leg in place. and bring the left leg down until it's just above the mat. Then, tightening the abdominals, we will lift the upper body and wrap both arms around the right leg. You want to think about pulling the leg in and up and pressing the left heel forward. And this is pigeon. To go from pigeon into a twist, we'll relax the upper body. We'll bring the left leg to the ground and pull the right knee towards the chest. Left hand on your right knee, right arm to your side. As we turn the head to the right, we're going to bring the legs to the left. Let's keep the shoulders down on the ground. And then we'll relax and sink into the twist. Head to the right, legs to the left. Ourselves back to the center. We're going to keep the right knee bent as we bring the right foot to the ground. And now, left foot to the right knee. Let your left knee drop out to the side. Lifting the head, looking at the legs, we'll pick the right foot up and pull the knee towards the chest, relaxing the upper body. Stretching your left hip. You can stay just like this. Or you can straighten your right leg and push up through the heel and hold the stretch here. Or you can hold on to your left foot and bring your right leg all the way down, stopping just above the ground. Then tightening the abdominals, lifting the upper body, wrapping your arms around the left leg and sliding the leg in and up, shoulders down, the leg comes up as we press out through the right heel. Breathe here, holding in pigeon. To take ourselves from pigeon into our twist, we'll bring the right leg down, relaxing the upper body. Knee to the chest, right hand on your left knee, left arm to your side. We'll turn the head to the left. We'll take the legs to the right. Let's keep the shoulders down. And then we want to relax and sink into the twist. Head to the left, legs to the right. Both legs all the way out, pointing the toes. We'll lift the arms up and all the way overhead, giving yourself a stretch for your whole body. And then, bending the knees, we're going to turn to the side that feels best. And when you're on that side, let's place a hand to the ground and push ourselves up to a seated position. Prayer pose. Let's take a deep inhale, filling your body. And as as you exhale, hands in your lap, shoulders relaxed. Let your head drop to one side. Take a quick stretch through the neck, carefully rolling your head forward and over to the other shoulder. Again, forward and over to the other side. And then rolling your head forward and stopping in the center. So we're stretching down the spine, we're stretching the back of the neck. Lifting your head, sitting tall. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep inhale, floating with your breath. And then exhaling, settling into your muscles, placing yourself just how you want to be. You can rest here until you're ready to move. We are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.